Hi everyone, welcome back to Ocala Style Live. I'm Bianca. I'm here with Stephanie Gonzalez. Stephanie is one of the contestants of Survivor Ghost Island, the newest season premiering on CBS. For those of us at home who don't know what Survivor is, it's basically a contest where a group of 20 people are taken to a remote island. They go through a set of challenges. You have to be strategic with the way you interact with people, and you're voted off the island. So tell us a little bit about where you came from and your upbringing, how you got involved with Survivor.
So I was actually born in New Jersey, raised in Puerto Rico. I was there until I was about 13 years old, and then my family picked up and relocated to Ocala, Florida. My upbringing was, I come from a very traditional Hispanic family, so everything was very strict, a little bit on the more conservative side, being that the traditional Latin family is kind of like that, and then Survivor is just one of those iconic, legendary TV shows that you are glued to on the TV. So for the last X amount of years, I've been watching and just enjoying the show. And you grow up and you're like, I want to be one of those people one day. You know what I mean? Going for the $1 million. So I applied and went through the whole application process and was chosen out of probably, I think the numbers are 10,000 people that apply every season. So
That's incredible. Well, congratulations on that. Okay, Stephanie, so tell us a little bit more about the casting process and what your intentions were like with that.
So the casting process it's a pretty long process. They're very thorough and they want to make sure that you're very healthy and that you are 100% okay to do something like this, because it's challenging. You put your health in a condition, exactly, so you really want to be in tip-top health and nothing's going on with your heart, everything's 100%, and you get to meet Jeff Probst and the producers and interview kind of with them, and it's just a really cool process. You learn a lot about yourself, and they really pick the cream of the crop to go out there.
And that you are. So you mentioned Jeff. You've seen the show as you've gone along throughout the years. What was he like? Did he live up to your expectations?
He absolutely did. Jeff Probst is one of the most humble, down-to-earth people. He loves everybody's individual stories, and he just has a deep appreciation for the person that you are and the character that you kind of bring onto the story of Survivor and all the castaways as a whole.
So how did you feel about being on network television? Was that kind of like a big scare for you, or were you totally about it?
So I actually, it's going to sound a little funny, but I didn't really process the whole there's going to be a camera on me and I'm going to be on television. So I was so focused on just wanting to win Soul Survivor and really going out there to win Soul Survivor that I prepped that kind of
mentality.
I prepped the mentality. I put on about 17 extra pounds of weight so that I could really go out there. So I was not worried or concerned about the television part. I wanted to make everybody proud and really went out there with a big heart and playing to the fullest that I could.
Okay, and so tell me a little bit about the tribe that you were a part of.
So my tribe mates were amazing. We have a very diverse group, and I think everyone on that tribe really contributes in their own way. They're amazing people.
What's the name of the tribe you were a part of?
Malolo. Yeah, so there's Navidi and Malolo.
Okay, well, we know which tribe we're rooting for, so no worries there. And this season, it was taped in Fiji, right?
Correct.
What were the conditions like there? How did you feel about that?
Fiji was spectacular.
It
was so beautiful. As soon as we all arrived, instantly I felt like it was a piece of home from Puerto Rico, because I grew up in Puerto Rico, so I was very comfortable. It kind of put me back to when I was used to be in Puerto Rico, and I love the conditions and the weather, and it's just, I was soaking it all in.
I heard somewhere that you had to eat bugs. Is that true?
Yeah, so when you're on Survivor, you are marooned with the clothes on your back. So you gotta fish your food, you gotta hunt your food. There's plenty of resources within the island. So that is something that you have to go in knowing and understanding that you're gonna do whatever it takes to get by and to survive, really.
So So in a recent interview you had with ET, you mentioned that you have great people skills. How do you think that played into your Survivor experience?
I believe that my people skills really played well in my interaction, in my gameplay on Survivor. I have empathy for people, and I have a genuinely kind of kind heart, so I can relate to people's situations and what they go through emotionally. So I think that really helped me out in my game.
And was there anyone in particular you connected with that you still remain in contact with?
So ironically, and for most seasons, I don't know that you can really say this, all of us are kind of connected. So ironically, we all remain in contact with each other, and we've all kind of become really good friends, and we speak almost on a daily basis.
That's cool.
So it's really cool to have that, experience with 19 other strangers who otherwise you would have never met.
So you're competing for $1 million. What do you want to do with this money?
So the $1 million is something that is going to help me kind of fast forward into what my life goal is, which is to be a philanthropist. So one of my biggest idols is Oprah and Shakira, who very much have that mentality and just build something bigger than myself. So when, I know it sounds like kind of cheesy, because most people are like, oh, I want to buy a car, I want to buy this, I want to buy it. But my biggest goal is to just have some money in the bank to be able to do something bigger than myself, start nonprofit organizations and foundations, and do something that I can provide for others that genuinely need it, and that can help society and communities in a bigger way than just helping myself. So my biggest goal is being a philanthropist, and $1 million is exactly what that money would go towards. It would really kind of fast forward me into that lifestyle and be able to do more.
That's awesome. That's really great. That's a really great goal. Okay, so we're just about done with Stephanie, but I want to remind you that the season premiere of Survivor Ghost Island is coming up February 28th on CBS, and Ocala Style is going to be live tweeting you guys, so be sure that you interact with us. Stephanie's having a viewing party as well, so she'll be interacting with everyone through social media, and we want to give a big shout out to Dignity Roasters, who gladly had us here. We're very thankful, and be sure that you stay tuned for more updates from us. Thanks for watching Ocala Style. Yay!